Go live पे. Okay. Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Tea Time Tarot with Dimple. As every week, we have Dimple Mehra with us. Dimple is very well known astrologer and tarot card reader. Hi, Dimple.
Hi everyone.
Thank you for joining us again.
It's always a pleasure.
So, today, Dimple will be answering all your queries regarding love life, maybe soulmate, career, job, or any general query. What you need to do is you need to go to the comment section. And if you know your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, then you can write that. If you don't know, then you can simply write your name, and Dimple will be using tarot to answer all your queries. Shall we start, Dimple?
Yes, of course, I'm eagerly waiting.
Okay, the first one is Shobit, and he was born on 5th February 1991. The time of birth is 5 a.m., and
Okay.
the place of birth is Meerut, UP.
Okay.
And Shobit wants to know when about his career and job change.
Okay, we can check in tarot in that case. It will save us
Mhm.
a lot of time.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Shobit, job change is not there on the cards right now. You need to make certain amendments in the style of the way you present yourself.
Mhm.
Looks like you are coming across as a person with temperament problems. Maybe like you come across as an aggressive person, and not every job profile requires that. So my suggestion is this: work on this bit of it. If you work on this within 3 months, you will definitely get a good career break.
Okay, so within 3 months, Shobit can think of changing his job. The second one we have is Shikha Mehta, and
Mm-hmm.
she was born in Madhubani, Bihar.
Okay.
And
What
she
does she
also
want to
wants
know?
to know about the job and career.
Okay. Shika, it's going to take time. Perhaps after October, you will attract a good job. This will be through a reference. So, if your friend is working or your relative is working through a certain company, you will go to a known person. And
Mhm.
definitely, October brings in a lot of surprises. You will get on a very good pay package in comparison to what you're drawing right now.
Okay, so something interesting is waiting for Shikha. The
Yes.
third request we have is a very particular request, and that person has also shared date of birth and time of birth. Should I read that, Dimple? Or will we
Yeah,
be
so if
using
it's for
tarot?
a soulmate reading, we can do it, like astrologically. So that will
Okay.
give us, like a good accuracy. Otherwise, we can do it with tarot.
No, it is for soulmate. The person
Oh,
wants to know if he will get married this year or not.
okay, that we can check through tarot also. What's the name of the person?
It's Ankit Mehta.
Okay. Ankit, looks difficult for 1.5 year. It's going to be, a challenge for you. You need to work on your health. There is something which is, like creating health issues. If you do
Mhm.
not, work on your health, I don't know what are your habits right now, but you need to work on your stress, anxiety levels, and on to your health levels. Otherwise, after marriage, you will have problems, and like your family may think that it is otherwise. Like people have the habit of blaming, it's black magic or something or the other. I would
Yes.
suggest that work on your health. It's very important. Then only you should get married.
So apparently one should, focus on the health first before stepping into something that big. The fourth person we have, Dimple, is Ankita Gaur, and she was
Hmm.
born in West Bengal. She wants to know about career because she did not get good hike this time.
Okay.
She wants to know if she can switch the job right now. She has also shared that she works in advertising agency. Okay. Till the time Dimple is looking at the cards, I would request the users and the people who want to know about their life, they can just drop a message in the comment section, and Dimple will be answering the queries like she is answering it now.
Yeah. So, Ankita, you said, right?
Yes, Ankita.
Yeah, Ankita, you are not likely to get, a good job, in the next 2 months. There's a possibility that you will go on the same, salary package what you're drawing right now,
Mm-hmm.
and the resistance that you're having with your current organization will work against you with the next organization. So I would suggest that like bring in a fundamental change in the way you talk about your organization. When
Mm-hmm.
you're jumping on from one job to another job, do not talk negative about the organization. It will take another 4 months for you. However, I do not see substantial salary growth. Only if you're very irritable with the atmosphere here, then only I would suggest change, otherwise not.
Okay. The another person is Atif Wani, and
Mhm.
that person wants to know if he or she will be qualifying the junior engineer exam. Very particular question it is.
Absolutely. A very good period awaits you. So you can go ahead and you can, try your luck in junior engineering. You will definitely, stand a chance and within first attempt.
Okay, so all the best. I would move on to the other person, and it is Ajmal. Ajmal is from Kerala, and he wants to know if he can switch job right now. I think it's a job changing period. Everyone is looking for change, another job right now.
Definitely, within 1 month's time, you will get, a very good job, and you have a lot of potentials. And what I particularly see is that if you start applying for jobs within a month's time, you will get, something much better than what you're currently drawing. So go ahead, wish you all the best.
Okay, all the best, Ajmal. The next person we have is Neetu Kumari. She is in a long-term relationship with a person, and from past 10 years, and she wants to know if she can get married with that person. She has also shared the date of birth in case you want to know.
No, it's okay. We can check through tarot because we don't have the other person's date of birth.
No, that is also available.
Okay. So, however, we'll check it, through tarot first.
Okay.
Neetu Kumari, the person in your mind, definitely marriage is very much possible. There are, like beautiful cards which are coming up. However, marriage is not going to be an easy, expense onto your pocket or onto your family's pocket. The marriage with this particular person would mean that you spend a lot on marriage. So think about it if you want to go ahead with this person, but marriage is definitely on the cards.
So you should have a lot of savings before getting married.
Yes.
We're getting a lot of life tips today from you, Dimple. The next person is Shubham Raj, and he belongs from Darbhanga, and he wants to know about career. Okay, he wants to know about the career path.
So Shubham, you have a fantastic career. If you are, like looking forward for working in a pharma company or into a multinational company, you will have a substantial growth in your life, and this job will require a lot of traveling for you. So this would mean that like the region that you are in. Say, for example, if you are from the northeast region of the country, then in the
Mhm.
northeast region you will be traveling a lot. This job will require a lot of travel, and definitely you will do very good in life.
Okay, thank you, Dimple. Another person is Shivangi Maharana, and she wants to know when will this person in my mind come into my life or contact me. So she's talking about a particular person.
Well, you need to make attempts. You make attempts after 6 days. Definitely, this will work out. Another 5 days, things are going to be very heaty with the concerned person.
Mm-hmm.
So do not try getting in touch with them. But within 6 days, if you attempt to communicate with them, definitely it's going to be a positive, communication between you and them.
Okay. Anushri Das, and from West Bengal. She
Mhm.
wants to know in which year will she get married.
So it will be 2025, not before that.
Okay. Anushri, you'll be getting married probably in the year 2025. Maybe you can start looking for the person from now. Another is Ankita Chandra, and she is dropping us a lot of messages. Ankita Chandra wants to know about her soulmate.
So your soulmate is going to be like, since she's kept it very vague. So I'll just answer whatever is coming in the cards. Is going to be a very short-tempered person, and the
Okay.
person will have a good amount of properties, or the family will have good amount of properties to them. Definitely more than one property will come into his life through inheritance. This person is at the moment very flirtatious.
Okay.
So I don't know, about the status. Have you ever, met him or not? But like at the moment, he's very flirtatious. He's, someone who listens to the family, but at the same time, he's, quite notorious in nature. He's going to make fast decisions with regards to marriage. So I think it's going to be more of an arranged marriage setup for you. The way you will meet your soulmate, and things will be, very fast with him.
So you just have to maintain that speed with him to be
Yes.
on the same pace. Another is Sejal Yadav, and she wants to know if Utkarsh will ask her for being in relationship in next 6 months. Seems like she has set a deadline of 2023.
Doesn't look like.
Doesn't
He's
look.
quite family driven. I don't think so. This will work out. Apparently, if you're like dating him, I feel you're wasting your time, because there is a possibility that after 1.5 year, he will move on. Like based on his family suggestion.
Okay. Uh, One person is writing, I am Shifali Tiwari, and will my son getting his CLAT admission done or not?
Which admission?
CLAT admission, law admission. So Shifali wants to know for her son, and the name of son is not known yet.
See, I feel at the moment there are challenges. This can definitely happen after 1 year, but not at the moment, because I maybe like it is the marks, or perhaps his age. There are some factors which are like running against him. So this will
Mhm.
happen next year, not before like next year.
So maybe he can get himself registered for the next year. Another person who is just dropping us a lot of messages is Nyasa, if I'm pronouncing it right. Nyasa Hundal. She's from Odisha, 19 years old, and
Mhm.
she's saying, my work is not completed due to financial issues. So, will I be able to complete that work? How and when? We don't know what the work is, but some work is stuck due to financial reason.
It's going to take another 6 months more.
Mhm.
Next 3 months, what I particularly see is that there will be someone in the family who may fall ill. If the person is currently ill, then again, their treatment will cost a lot of money. So I see a lot of financial drain happening for the next 3 months. On unnecessary things, medical expenses. After 3 months the period is good. Within 6 months you'll be able to achieve that. And this will happen through references. So considering the condition that you are right now in, people will come forward, your relatives, your friends, they will give you references, and they will help you get your work completed.
Okay. We have a special request from a person named Kajal Chaudhary, and she wants to know the current feeling of maybe her crush, Nikhil, and what will be his next action.
Okay, let's check that.
Very curious to know.
So, Kajal, there's one beautiful saying which says that, like feelings come and feelings go, let go. So, at the moment, like he is not thinking about any relationship. Right now,
Mhm.
work is, too much onto his priority and onto his mind. He's thinking of making a lot of money, traveling here and there. So, this is something which is his current feeling. Now, his feeling towards you, so
Yes.
that also what I particularly feel is that like at the moment, like the relationship that you have, there could be difference of opinions which could be very petty in nature, but you are not running onto his mind. It's his work which is running onto his mind.
Okay. So, Dimple, you have a international viewer, and that
Mhm.
person is Elsie. And
Mhm.
that person wants to know, he's from South Africa and wants to know about health.
I feel you should, try taking alternative medicines, like avoid allopathy. Take
Mhm.
Ayurveda, or something which is like more herbal in nature. If you do that in 10 months to 1 year's time, you will regain the body strength, the immunity which you could have lost. You will regain all of that, and I'm sure you will, definitely, like bless me for this, because these herbal medicines will work wonders on your body.
Okay, we wish luck to Elsie. Uh, Moving on to the next person, we have from Andhra Pradesh, Anirudh Biswal, and we know the date of birth and time of birth. He wants to know, when will I meet my soulmate? Will that be a love marriage or arranged marriage?
So since people are not asking about the indications, so I'll
Mhm.
go, through tarot cards only.
Okay.
So this is going to be more at a family event, and especially at the time when like there could be some kind of disputes happening in the family over a marriage. Like how normally during marriages, during the preparations, there are difference of opinions. So while those difference of opinions settle down, then the conversation about this proposal will come up. I feel it's going to be an arranged marriage proposal, and the person at the moment is like quite in your family circle itself, so someone from the close family circle, and perhaps the place where this marriage is going to happen, they will be locally like situated close to that venue of marriage.
Okay, so Anirudh, maybe you should try to attend family events more often.
Absolutely. And it's going to take another 15 to 16 months time, and you will get married, definitely.
We wish luck to Anirudh. Uh, Another person is Manish Karmakar, and he is from Northeast, and he wants to study law in coming year. So, should he do it or not? Should he follow his passion or not?
Unfortunately, it's not going to give you the kind of finances you're looking for. Maybe you're very righteous as a person. I'm sorry, but like this nature of yours will not help you to have the income which your family has an expectation of. I would alternatively suggest you another profession.
Mhm.
Start doing something which is related to events. Perhaps you will be, like a very good client servicing person, very good, in marketing. So you'll do something, better in that. Or you can work with international exhibition companies. So organizations which, organize events in the Northeast, you can, like join a FICCI or any other organization, and you can organize events for them. You will do much better in life in that field.
Okay, Manish, maybe you can start looking for event agencies and maybe you can start applying over there. The next person we have wants to know if she'll be able to qualify an RBI exam or not. Ankita Chandra, and she's from Etava, UP. And the particular question is, will I pass my RBI exam or not? The exam is in July, Dimple.
See, if the examination is in July and the results will come in next 4 months, then definitely you will. But the kind of marks that you're expecting, it's not going to be that great, because the period in which your examinations are, you will require a lot of mental alertness. And if you're dating someone, or perhaps someone is running onto your mind, which is very natural, so you'll be very distracted. Or perhaps stop watching like Hindi movies, with heroes which run onto your mind, and you'll do better.
Okay, so maybe she should stop watching Aditya Roy Kapoor movies because I would like to tell the users, if they want to know anything about them, they are just requested to drop a message in the comment box, and Dimple is answering it live. Next, we have is Ankit. Ankit wants to know which profession he should go for. He was born in 1992.
So whenever I check, this question for people, Ruchika, I normally, put the intention that whatever is profitable, for people, because, we may ask for something which may not be good for us. So what I particularly feel for Ankit, anything related to media, whether he works in an advertising agency or a media house, or perhaps, a printing company, he'll be, like doing well. It is, definitely a job that he needs to do.
Okay. So it is job, not business.
No, it's not business.
Okay. Dimple, there's one particular request again by a person named Ankit. And
Mhm.
he is very much concerned about his job because whenever he joins a job, he just fights with the manager or the boss and then he leaves the job abruptly. So he has shared his date of birth, time of birth as well. But we'll be doing it with tarot, right?
Yeah, we can do it with tarot. In fact, with tarot, I've cracked, like a very interesting things astrologically also. So this is more of Ketu, Ankit. If I were to explain you astrologically that, the reason why you are taking job and leaving jobs, frequently with difference of opinions with people, I'll give you a very simple remedy for this. What you can do is, since you're a Hindu, otherwise I would have given you some other remedy. You can take one flag, which you can buy either from Amazon or, like any other place, which has, Hanumanji carrying Sanjeevani booty. Now, this would
Okay.
come for 100 bucks or something like that. What you have to do is, on any Tuesday or Saturday, you need to go and donate this flag into a Hanumanji temple, and just
Okay.
ask God that, please help me attract the right job. And just remind Hanumanji of his strength, because, like he was the one who got, Sita from Ravan. So tell him that, if you can, take care of such difficult tasks, this is one of the most simplest thing for you to do. So please do this for me, and definitely you will have a long lasting job, and you will not require, one more job change there.
And for how many months he has to do this, Dimple?
This has to be done only once in lifetime, so you don't
Okay.
have to like repeat it more often. Most of the remedies that I give, are just 100, 200 bucks only, so nothing to worry.
Very affordable remedies, Dimple.
Yes, and you can do it yourself, so you know that like this is going to work for you.
Exactly. So, Ankit, probably no more job changes for you. We wish you luck for this. Because of time constraint, we'll be able to take only 4 to 5 more questions. The next person is Deepthi. And will I have a successful pharmacy business in future? She wants to know this. Deepthi.
Sorry to disappoint you, Dipti. You do not have luck in business, to be very honest with you. If you'll start your business, irrespective of me asking you not to, then also you will have a lot of challenges. The initial 2 years are going to be very challenging for you. So I would suggest you not to start any business if you haven't invested any capital into it. But you've already invested any capital into it, then what I would suggest you is just break a glass. The day when you're starting your business, the way like we break the nariyal, you know before entering our shop or before we start any good thing, you just simply break a class and just pray to God, whoever you believe in, that whatever is jinxed in my life, please remove that. I would suggest that if you take up a job in June, you will get a job in case you haven't started your business, and you'll be successful in job.
Okay. All the best. The second last question we have is from Sanjay Kumar, and he believes that his luck in buying properties is not good because whenever he buys the property, he had to sell it because of one or the other reason. He wants to know if he'll be able to buy properties right now or not.
Start buying on a mother, on your mother's name, if not mother, on your wife's name. Because at the moment, the cards that I'm looking at, I feel that there's a Mangal Ketu combination, which I feel whatever I've cracked through tarot, astrologically also it could be Mangal Ketu coming together. So every
Mhm.
time you buy a property, it won't stay for a long time unless and until you are like doing business of property like a trader. Like you buy property for a very short time and then you sell it off. Unless and until if you are not doing that, it won't stay. So buy it on your mother's name or on your wife's name and it will stay.
Okay. Maybe he'll be able to solve his, life problem with this thing. Thank you, Dimple, for it. The last one we have is Rai Mondal, if I am able to pronounce it right. Maybe it's just Rai Mondal. Okay. So that person wants to know, when will I get a job?
Within a month's time. These 4 days are very good for you. Just apply for a job. The company is going to be an old company. So whichever company that you see that, has more than 10 to 20 years of presence, just, apply in that. Do not apply in a startup because you're not going to get a job in a startup.
Okay. So that person needs to apply in a well established organization and try his
Absolutely.
luck over there. Okay, and with this, I would like to just mention one thing. A lot of requests are coming, and in half an hour's time, it's not able to take. We are not able to take all the requests. So we have a dedicated mail ID, teatimeastro@gmail.com. You can drop your queries over there, and we promise that the next time we come online with Dimple, that is next Friday at 3:30 p.m., we'll be taking that questions first. Thank you so much, Dimple. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us.
It's been a pleasure meeting all of you all online, and I wish you all the best. May God bless you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.